دائما أحس بالفخر والاعتزاز إني أكون أول لاعب عربي وخليجي إنه يلعب في الدوريات الأوروبية وفي الدوري الإنجليزي. يمكن هذا من أسعد الأشياء اللي أنا دائما يعني أحب وأفتخر فيها جدا. لما أطلع لبوابة الملعب وأدخل ملعب المباراة، هذا من أسعد الأوقات اللي أنا دائما أعيش وأحس بالفخر والاعتزاز لنفسي، لعائلتي، لبلدي.
Wigan's a small town, but it's in the middle of a football heartland between Liverpool and Manchester. We have to compete with all those different clubs. You know, there's 4 massive clubs, 4 of the biggest names in football. Wigan Athletic's story is an amazing one, really, from a football perspective. It's like a fairy tale where we had a small club playing in front of maybe 1,500 people. In 1995 we were at the bottom of the 4th division of English football, but in 10 years time, 2005, we got promoted to the Premier League, and we had 8 seasons in the Premier League. For a club the size of Wigan Athletic to be in the Premier League for that long is just an incredible story.
طلعت من قرية صغيرة من ولاية المضيبي، قرية العينين، يمكن تبعد 130-140 كيلو من مسقط، والحمد لله أنا سعيد بكل الأشياء اللي وصلت فيها الحين وأنا كلاعب كرة قدم.
Oh, he's very quick around the goal. You know, he's very confident on the crosses. He speaks well. He's got great distribution. You know, anything you'd expect from a top goalkeeper, you know, to play in the Premier League, and he has certainly got all the attributes to do that.
Es un portero ágil, con muy buenos reflejos, dominando las diferentes facetas de juego, y sobre todo que daba puntos, porque al final la valoración que hacías es en un equipo pequeño y dices, bueno, ¿cómo valoras al portero? ¿Me da o no me da puntos?
After I finished school, I was working as a fireman, 12 hours a day. I work really hard. And then I met Jim Borage, the goalkeeper coach in national team, and that person is mean a lot for me. He said, I want you to be first player from Arab to play in the Premier League. And it was like something shocked for myself, because, you know, when somebody told you you're going to play in the Premier League, and even you don't have professional league in Oman, something like, you take it like something funny. But I think it was right, because he said, just, I want you to concentrate, I want you to work hard with me, and the rest I will do it for you.
Ali is a role model for all young guys, because he worked hard. He starts from fireman, and he left the job to choose another career which he think is better for him. It was a little bit risky, but he tried well, and he went to Norway. I think he's doing training, and temperature was 20 or 15, I'm not sure.
When I went to Norway, and the plane landed, and it was in the winter, when I say outside of the window, I say everything is white. The snow is like 2 meters, and I say that it will be hard for me. But believe me, I was really strong. I just have one target. I go there because I promised my family I'm going to make you proud. I had a great experience in Norway. I was really happy to play there. and the end of my contract in Norway, and I signed with Bolton here. And I still remember when I signed that first contract with Bolton Wanderers, because it was my first time like to go Old Trafford and to go like in Chelsea, Arsenal, and Newcastle, all big teams. You feel very happy. It was the dream has come true. When you come in this country, it's really important you have very good friends. And to be honest, I have like 3-4 friends who are really, really close. They become more than friends. They become like brothers.
If you stay with him and spend some time with him, you will realize that he is not those who are on high horses. He's down to earth. He's very decent. He takes time to talk to people.
He's very polite with everyone around him. He's a very good family man as well. Whenever he's free, he spares his all time for his family.
He's genuinely one of the most humble people you will come across. He's always there whenever we've needed him. He goes out of his way for people. I don't think you will find a person who's ever met Ali who has a bad word to say about him.
I think what will make a big difference is that
when I travel away from home, when I travel with the national team, they look after my family, and I feel very safe. I feel very relaxed to have that kind of friend.
Okay.
All these friends, I met them in the mosque a few years ago, and we become really, really close friends. And we meet every day, every single day. We are together. We laugh, we smile, and we have like a family here now in England.
Players that come from outside of England, they try to hide sometimes their identity as a Muslim. When they come to England, they then realize that they can be more open, it's more accepting as a society.
My religion is the first thing for me. I'm so happy to be in England, because a country like England, they respect our religion as a Muslim player. When I come and I sign my first contract with Bolton, they make sure we have like halal meat, like meat or chicken and everything, and we have a prayer room in the stadium and in the training ground. I have like in Bolton you can find more than 30 mosques here. When you live abroad, away from your country, is the timing of the training, the games. Is not every day I can go to the mosque and I pray, but all the time when I have the chance to go, I go straight away. What I believe, the good friends, in like a Muslim player, a Muslim person, you're going to find them in the mosque, and because the one he go to the mosque and practice his religion every time, and you see him there, that means he's a good person. When I have a chance to go to Wigan, it was really good things for me, because I spend a lot of time with Bolton. I play some of the games, but I want to play every week. And when Wigan and Roberto Martinez speak with my agent, and they say we need Ali to come to Wigan and like loan, and he play every week, I was very, very happy, and I said this is the chance for me.
Thank you. Hi, Ali. I started support Wigan for like 9 years ago, and then like one season, Ali Al-Habsi come over like to join us, unknown from Bolton. He plays so well. I fly from Hong Kong. I just come here to watch him to play. He's my hero in the club.
Ali Al-Habsi lo conozco de la temporada 2010-2011. Yo era el goalkeeping coach en aquel entonces del Wigan y entró muy bien en el equipo, entró muy bien en el grupo de trabajo y pronto se hizo con la grada también. Las cosas fueron muy bien.
How are you, my boy? How are you? Good, you? Hey, and him? Is him? Hold that with me. Hey, okay. Back? Good. Back, the miracle man is back. You never know. No, always. With one goalkeeper coach like you, it's no problem. It's because you are the best. It's a back. Quick. How is everything? Yeah, really good. Good?
One thing, very good luck, okay? And I am very happy for everything.
Good.
Mate, you know better than anybody what's going on.
Thank you.
Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
He's a Wigan legend, Ali. Come from Bolton, our rivals Bolton. So we always have a good old wind-up singing songs. Ali Al-Habsi is a Blue. He's a Wiganer. He's not a Boltoner. Yeah, he's a fantastic keeper. All-man number one.
For me, he's been one of their best keepers for many years, if not the best, really. Just without widely thinking of club, he's a legend here for me.
Ali Al-Habsi is a Blue, it's a Blue, it's a Blue. Ali Al-Habsi is a Blue, he hates Bolton. Ali.
When you go outside in the tunnel and when you see, when you play big games, you see the stand, the fans, that is the best feeling I have ever seen.
Come on, lad! Come on! Come on, lad! Come on!
I feel really proud every single game when I play, because every game I play is going to be my history like a goalkeeper.
His first game for the club, we just lost 4-0 and 6-0 in the previous two games, the first two games of the season, under Roberto Martinez. And Ali came in and we went to Tottenham Hotspur, and the season before that we'd lost 9-1. And so we were thinking, oh, this is going to be absolute catastrophe.
La referencia de aquel primer partido en el cual él debuta me dijo, no te preocupes que yo estoy preparado, yo amo los partidos grandes.
And Ali came in and just played an absolute amazing game, and we won 1-0 at Tottenham. And ever since that day, he's been a hero for the Wigan Athletic fans.
Y cada domingo nos daba una cosa con que sorprendernos, ¿no? Con una acción de esas que, pues lo típico que en Inglaterra es wow, cómo la ha sacado, todo el mundo. Acciones de estas difíciles de explicar, maravillosas, incluso plásticamente, si tú paras la imagen de una parada, pues se veía algo de artístico, ¿no? El primer año recuerdo además que fue Player of the Year, se mantuvo durante 2 temporadas un nivel altísimo, pero en la tercera temporada fue el año más duro para él y para todos nosotros también, porque en una acción además contra el Everton cayó mal con el hombro, con el codo en mala postura, y bueno, ahí hubo un pequeño problema en el hombro que al final además de la temporada le llevó al quirófano.
I had a great season, but just unlucky with my injury in my shoulder, and the rest of the second half of the season it was really difficult time for me. I was not fully fit to play every game.
Fue una temporada muy dura en la que él sufrió mucho, es cuando perdemos la categoría, pero hay una cosa que es especial, que bueno, pues se ganó la FA Cup, que es algo extraordinario. El partido importante para nosotros era la semifinal de la Copa en Wembley, que era contra el Millwall, porque pasaba que si ganábamos pasábamos a la final, y como era el Manchester City, pues prácticamente no te aseguraba la competición europea, que eso era un hito para lo que era el Wigan Athletic, ¿no?
It was a great memory, when I played the semi-final in Wembley. I remember we won 2-0. I kept the clean sheet. That is the good things for the keeper. It was happy, to have a clean sheet in Wembley, and you put your team in the final.
Which Maloney takes, and it's in. It's Ben Watson. It's Ben Watson for Wigan Athletic. They've surely won the FA Cup. For Dave Whelan, for Roberto Martinez. You just cannot write scripts like this. What a ball it was into the box. Ben Watson. Man City are trying to zonal mark, but nobody attacks the ball. Ben Watson comes from the keeper.
It was such an amazing moment for all of us, Ali included, and he got the Omani flag and put it around his shoulders, and you can see the pride that he has in coming where he's from, and he's been an ambassador, as I say, for us as a football club, but also for Middle East and for Oman.
It's Wigan Athletic's FA Cup, yes, Wigan Athletic.
To be the first Arab player to win the FA Cup, and it was that's the best memory in my story of my life of a professional here in Europe. And I still remember, when I left the cup, it was my family and my old friends in the stadium. That's one of the moments always I need to remember. My families mean everything for me. I can't live without them because, especially here in England, I have my wife, my 2 daughters, and I like to enjoy every single moment with them. When I start the day with a nice smile and beautiful smile from my 2 daughters, it means a lot for me. Every early morning I like to to feed them the breakfast. I make them ready. I like to take them myself to the school because they like it. They like to. I take them and I bring them back.
مدربين الكبيرة. رينات ايش تدخلين الصديقات تشديهم؟ ها؟
أبا بابا بيكتوك. أبا بابا بيكتوك.
مين؟
Hello.
All the Wigan fans, so they like to song for like Ali Al-Habsi, and my little daughter, the kids all the time they ask you funny things, you say, and it was really funny because she said she was angry. She said, "Why they call you Ali Al-Habsi? Why did they call you Daddy?" I said, "No, Daddy only just one. You call me Daddy is you." The other thing, I have to make sure every day, every single morning, when I drop my 2 daughters, I like to call my mom and my dad every day. 13 years now since I play football in Norway and England. Every single day, I have to call my mom and my dad to make sure they are fine, everyone happy, and I always like to my mom to pray for me start of the day. And when they are okay, I'm okay. It's a very small community of Omanis in Manchester. They are most of them they are students, and I really like to spend a lot of time with them. When they have time, they come and they support me in the games, and I feel very happy when I see the Omani flag in the stand, and that feels something special for me.
العيد ماشي ما في الإيستر ما تبي في الإيستر والله أنا باقي أسوي اجتماع عمومي علشان ناخذ الخطة يعني أنا حتى اليوم موجودة بعد في الإيستر. Ali Al-Habsi, he is the honorary president of the Omani Student Society in Manchester. He represents the Omani kindness, culture. He really represents our country. One of the good experience we have in Manchester, if we take a cab, it's not like we have to explain where is Oman and who is Ali Al-Habsi. Everyone knows him.
اليوم طبخ لك الشوى.
ما شاء الله الشوى اليوم.
ايوه الشوى العماني موجود هنا.
الشوى العماني اليوم.
هذا الشوى العماني طبخ لك اياه.
ترجعنا البلاد يعني ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. ما شكرا.
ما شكرا.
ما شاء الله. الله يحفظك
يا رب العالمين. وعاملين لك كمان فتة. هذه فتة بالليمون اليابس مع اللحم.
ما شاء الله. اليوم جو عماني ها؟
اليوم جو عماني مرة على طول. Whenever he got guests, he liked to come here to let them have a dinner because he feels it's like home, and he showed them the culture of our country and the food of our country.
I like to speak with my friends and the players a lot about my country because I know how beautiful is Oman. I met many people before and so we didn't know where is Oman, but when I start playing in the Premier League, that's This is really important in football. When you play football, it's not just you play for yourself, you play for your country.
At the moment, we've had a very difficult season for Wigan Athletic. Any team comes down from the Premier League, it's difficult. Last season we had 64 games. We had 2 managers. It was a very difficult season, lots of turnaround in players. This season again, we've tried to progress, and it's just been a very tough season for us where things just haven't quite gone for us. So we just have to keep hoping, and hopefully that we can turn things around and progress.
Es muy difícil la situación en que están, pero si cruzan los dedos y tuviesen la posibilidad de salvarse, y él, por ejemplo, sigue en la línea de los últimos partidos que ha estado, yo no creo que tuviese problemas para reengancharse en lo que es en parte de un squad de premios.
My future it will be very close to end with Wigan, and this is my last season with them, and I really love and really like all my 5 years with Wigan, and like I said, this football club is mean a lot for me. I have more than 150 games with them. It is going to be like in memory all my life. من الأشياء اللي أحلم فيها وأتمنى إن في المستقبل أنها تكون إني أرجع للدوري الإنجليزي الدرجة الممتازة. أنا عشت أيام جدا جميلة هناك. أنا مستعد إن شاء الله إني أعيش تحدي جديد بالنسبة لي. بعض الأحيان تريد إنك ترجع للوراء عشان تتقدم خطوات أقوى.